Hello everybody and welcome on in. It's Jamie with Row 12 Creations and you are joining me for a Saturday Night Live. Okay, so I have the Ohio Star right here with stripes. So it's called the Ohio Star and Stripes Kit. This is the Barn Quilt Kit. That's the one we're going to do because when I asked you all which one I should do next, this was the one that was favored the most. Can y'all see my workspace okay? Let me know. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and sand my little pieces that I've decoupaged because I want to put them down to see if I want to do the background pieces also or if I want to just do the background without the pieces, if that makes any sense. Hey, Ange, how are you, sweet friend? Hey, yes, ma'am. Okay, so y'all be loud. Just know that I do not own the rights to this music if you hear any. So loud noise alert. Hey, Laurie Lou, how are you? Happy Saturday. Well, I hope they're not. They haven't been so far. Hang on, that one is a little too harsh, but we're going to need it here shortly. Let me switch and put this one on. Oh, let me move my board. We're doing the Ohio Star and Stripes tonight, you all. And I'm so excited about it. I think it's going to turn out cute. Let me show you the napkin I used. I took a picture of it earlier so you could see it, but this is what the napkin looks like. And boy, was it a pain to peel the plies off. It's okay, Chrissy. It's just one of those things, I guess. I'm going to check our noise. If there's a noise ordinance after I get off the live, I'm going to check and see if there's a noise ordinance, and if there is, I'm going to be calling to get somebody to take care of it. Hey, Irene, just relax and you can start dancing after you're done. I don't like the music, Irene. It's like hearing a chalkboard. You know how teachers would run their fingernails across the chalkboard? That's what that music sounds like to me. It just irritates me for some reason or another. And y'all, I am very tolerant of other traditions and cultures. That's what I went to school for, but the music is just irritating, especially when I can hear it inside my house and you live next door. Hello, Christina, how are you? Hey, Catherine, how are you? Okie dokie, this is your next project. Yay. All right, so there's my napkin that I used. I found it last night at Home Goods. Sorry, Hobby Lobby doesn't have napkins like that. So I found it at Home Goods. So we're going to use that for the Ohio Star pattern, okay? So let me get this sanded. Yeah, this is much better grit. That grit was too tough on it. So let me get it sanded. All I did was put a coat of buttermilk paint underneath, just one coat, and then I put the tissue paper over the top of it. I think it's going to be pretty. You're working on that kit now? Oh, boy. Hello. Pretty, thank you. Is there a noise ordinance in your town? I'm going to check. I've never had to worry about it, Chrissy. I've lived here for, let's see, I moved in here in June of 2004. So how many years is that? It's over 20. 2004, and it's 2026, so almost 22 years I've lived here, and I've never had an issue with it. Hey, Cindy Weens, how are you? Hey, beautiful, sweet Lisa's pretty little things, how are you? We're doing the Ohio Star quilt. No, I'm saying it wrong. Hold on. Hold, please, and I'll show it to you. We are working on the Ohio Star. You can turn it this way, or you can turn it this way. But this is the Ohio Star and Stripes Barn Quilt Kit tonight from the Rust-Covered Cottage by Christina. Well, Miss Lethea, I sure hope so. That's what we're working on tonight. And what I'm doing is I'm sanding the pieces that are going to go onto the star points and then the center of the Ohio Star quilt pattern. So that's what I'm currently doing. I intended to have this done ahead of time, but my brain could not function. Lethea was like, go get ready. I said, I've been trying, but it's hard to focus with that music in my ear. It's been so annoying, y'all. They didn't start the music until late this afternoon. So, luckily, I've not had to hear it all day. There's a positive. I haven't had to listen to it all day. But I did have the leaf blowing and the generator. So, it's been an all-day thing. So, my nerves are shot. Oh, I hope it's going to be gorgeous. So sorry for the loud noise. I think I have everything painted except for the frame and the background, okay? So the reason why I'm doing this now is we want to see if I want to put the background and leave these 3D or add the pieces back that I took away. That's what I'm doing right now. I love this napkin. It's beautiful. It has patriotic colors, but it's not screaming patriotic. Hi, Anita. How are you, sweet friend? Welcome in. So glad you're here. We're working on a barn quilt kit called Ohio Star and Stripes. That is what we're working on. So then I hope to go live tomorrow, and we'll do the heart tomorrow. The Americana heart, we'll do that one tomorrow. Hopefully. If I haven't found myself locked up in the jailhouse. For losing my cool. You can't hear anything. It's not playing right now. Thank God. But I hear a generator. It was at the very beginning, right? I mean, literally, I hit start and the live button lit up and the music stopped. But then about 2 minutes later, the generator kicked in. Y'all can't hear I'm okay with a generator. You understand you have some neighbors like that when your house is all closed up and you can hear the neighbor's music. Yes, it's terrible, Ann. It's so irritating. And it's loud, talking and cars coming in and out and going. Yes, it's loud. Slamming the car doors. This has always been a very quiet neighborhood. Oh, I can hear the music, but it's not near as loud as it was. Maybe somebody complained. Okay, so now I did 6 of the stripes already. Let me show those to you. I just painted these with a makeup sponge. And I did the beautiful color of Paint Couture, my new favorite, Italian Ivory. Not that you can read it because I spilled the paint all over it. I spilled the paint last week. Y'all probably saw that. So I did 6 of them in the Italian Ivory with 2 coats. Okay, you can't really tell. But I did Italian Ivory. I promise I did. So there's 6 of them here with Italian Ivory. And then the other 6, hey, sweet Judy with Kiss a Frog Crafts. The other 6 I did. How are you, my dear friend? I'm so glad to see you all. Nope, here comes the music again. And people talking. My nerves are shot, y'all. They're shot. Hold on. Let me grab my little pieces. I decoupaged those with this pin dot, the red pin dot. So we're going to see how it goes. So I am going to try to cut it. And if it doesn't cut, I've got that heavy grit sandpaper on here now. On my sander. Thanks to Miss Chrissy who hooked me up with all kinds of refills and another sander in case I lose this one again. So I don't know if I'll be able to cut it, but we're going to try. It doesn't do well with cutting longer strips of things. Now watch it it's going to make a liar out of me. But there'll still be some sanding I've got to do. So I can't get in there real close like I want to. Have y'all had a good day today? See what I mean? It doesn't trim very good on the edges, so I'll have to sand it some. Hey, Lisa's Crafting Closet. Hi, Tammy. Hey, Deb. How are you all? Welcome in. We're working on a barn quilt kit from the Rust-Covered Cottage by Christina, and it's called the Ohio Star and Stripes Quilt Block DIY Kit. And that is what we're working on right now. So let me see how this thick grit is going to sand for me. How long it's going to take me. Because this is the thickest grit that I have. I need to know whether I can sand it or I don't want to sand my fingernail. Ew. How's everybody? Happy Saturday. Did I miss anybody? That's why you made sure you were all away from your neighbors. Mainly because I like to blast your music sometimes. Well, I like to blast them. You love Italian Ivory, Miss Christina. I do too. It's my new favorite. Hey, Pat Webster, how are you? Welcome in. We're working on the Ohio Star and Stripes kit. That is the one we're working on. I don't know, y'all, if it might be easier for me to pull out my X-Acto knife, honestly. Let me trim the ends off because I can get those easily. That's short. Well, I said that. Now the decoupage medium Mod Podge is in the way. I just Mod Podge these. I didn't have time to use the Heat and Bond. I did not have time. Yeah, I'm glad you can't hear anything. That's wonderful. I'm glad it's really a lot quieter now than it was. So I guess I don't know, maybe somebody complained. I can hear people. So, anyways. I like to listen to music loudly, but I like to be respectful of my neighbors as well. And what's so sad is on the other side of them, there's an elderly lady that lives on the other side of them. So I know she's not enjoying it. She's been here longer in this community than I have, or in the neighborhood. Well, she's been here in the community longer than I have too. So maybe somebody complained. Okay. It's just unnerving when you don't hear a lot of noise and then all of a sudden it's just like all day long, one noise after another. It's just crazy. And I'm going to hush talking about it now. All right, let me try I'm going to have to flip this up here so I can use my cutting mat. But let me try my X-Acto knife and see if we can't get this trimmed better. Tammy says yes and no, seen many good friends, but was celebration of life. Okay. Yes, it is. It is. They're having a good time, and I'm not trying to take away from them, but we got to be. You also need to be courteous of your neighbors. Got to be courteous of our neighbors. Okay, let's see if I can get this cut with this X-Acto knife here. And I can't fold my mat back any further because I've got my tripod stuck right there in the way. Okay, let's see if I got it. Okay. There's one down. We have 5 to go. Whoop whoops. I'm glad y'all can't hear anything. It's been bad. I'm a pretty tolerant person. Pretty tolerant. Maybe in my old age, I'm not as tolerant as I once was. Well, there's a piece from the last time I had to cut. Oops, don't want to cut my wood. Or my fingers. We just want to cut fabric, please. Everything except for this last little side here. Then we can see if we like it or not. And to see if I need to add that background back in. Now, it's still not perfect, but it'll work. It'll work. So how's everybody else doing? Are y'all doing good? Hey, Deborah, how are you? Welcome in. We're working on a barn quilt kit. I'll show it to you here shortly. I'm just trimming up the fabric off these pieces here with my X-Acto knife. I wonder if I could use my rotary cutter. I have a very nice rotary cutter. I don't know why it always wants to leave the end out. Okay. It's nice to me. Other people might look their nose down upon it, but I sure do like it. It's a Fiskars. So, Ange, how are you doing the kit? You said you were working on this one. What are you doing to it? What have y'all been up to today? Tell me what you've been doing this weekend. You taught kindergarten. You know you're tolerant. Yes, I actually like kindergarten. They're cutie patooties. I do. All right, 3 down and 3 to go. Hope I don't turn y'all over. That would be just the end. That would be the icing on the cake right there. If I just flip over my tripod. It was a beautiful day today. Yay! We got warm here today. It was like 87, I think, was our high, but we didn't have any humidity, which was odd. And I'm not complaining, not one little bit, I promise you that. And we're supposed to stay in the 60s tonight instead of the 40s. It's going to be we're having a good day. We're having a good day. So what else is it? What have y'all been up to today? Anybody been crafting? Get that last little tip. Maybe they heard me complaining about them. I've been doing plenty of it. All right, 2 more. 2 more to go. There's something very therapeutic about slicing the fabric away from these pieces. If I don't slice my wood piece, that is. I got caught in something right there. There we go. Whip that little booger around this way. And we'll put it together and see if we like it. I think in my mind it was going to look pretty, but we'll find out. Okay, 1 more. It looks a little ragged on the ends. That's okay. 1 more. I think it's called, it says pulling the fabric. When I get to the end, you've been thinking about crafting all day. Today's your birthday, Deborah, so you played all day. Well, happy birthday, Deborah. Happy birthday. Happy day. Happy birthday. Happy day. Hooray. I hope you've had the best day, and I hope that you have many, many more, Miss Deborah. That's awesome. I'm glad you've been playing. You need a good X-Acto knife. This is a Cricut brand. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. I like it. I like it a lot. I've had it a while. I got it right before, maybe I got it right before or right after I retired. I don't remember. I got it at the same time I got this mat. Now I've got all that stuff up under there. All right, now let's pull our pieces over here. We're going to make pretend that I've got the background finished. Okay. Here we go. All right. So I numbered the back like I number my pieces always. Happy birthday to Miss Deborah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hold on. Let me get my other little pieces. And we're going to see if we like them. And then I've got scraps sticking in here. All right, let's find number 1. I started with white. Don't get me on that one. Because I might want to position mine vertically. So don't get me on that one. There's number 2. Don't get me on it. I know. It starts with red. There are not 13 stripes on here anyways. This is just for decorative purposes. Clearly, if we've got a Ohio... Why am I looking in the odd numbers for an even number? I'm really hitting all... How's Irene doing? Y'all, that's messy looking. I may have to go back and sand it. I hate to do that to y'all on a live. Maybe it'll just add to the rusticness. Let's call it that. There's this one. Let's come over here and find number 7. There's number 7. Oh, good gravies. Will my frame not stay in place? for 5 seconds. Okay, there's number 8. Number 9, which one are you? Number 10. Number 11. And number 12. Okay, now let's put our Ohio star in here and see if we're going to like it without the background pieces. I will finish the background, but I don't know whether to use my pieces or whether to leave it like this, okay? So let's look and see. So glad you've had a good day, Deborah. What's everybody else been up to? How's your weather? I told you about our weather. What's your weather looking like? How's the weather in your neck of the woods? Let's see, there's a number 7. Number 2. Number 4. I hear dogs barking, y'all. I'm used to dogs barking. I'm used to hearing dogs and birds, you know, that kind of stuff. Number 3. Anybody have bingo yet? I've been calling out numbers. Number 5. You're doing fine. You're sewing plastic canvas to make tissue covers. How sweet. I remember doing that back in the day. There's number 9. Okay, now, just imagine that the background's painted in. What do you think? I think I like it like that. I think I like it like that, without the background. I mean, I'm going to paint the background, but I think I like it like that. Now, what color do you think we should do the background? Should I do it in the ivory color? And I'll distress it, no worries there. Or should I use this Queen's Court color? You love it? Thank you so much. Spectacular day here in Philadelphia. Uh-oh, it's something about picture. Hold on. Hold on, Miss Lisa. Philadelphia, Mississippi. Picture postcard day. Oh, cool. Hi, Nancy. At the beginning of the week, it was 100, but today it is 83. Well, you got a little bit relieved, didn't you? Is that not beautiful? Okay, so what do you think about the background? Should we do this Queen's Court light blue color? It's really, really pretty. Or should we stick with the Italian ivory? Which one? Which one? I'm feeling, don't know what I'm feeling here. If I do Italian ivory on the background, I was thinking that we might could do, I don't know, the frame, that would be kind of, let me look at my teapot real quick. Because I did the teapot in that color. Let me see. No, I didn't. I did it in Van Dyke Brown. You like it without background pieces, so do I. So we're going to keep it that way. It's your current favorite, Queen's Court is. All right, so what should we do the background color in? Queen's Court, which is the blue. Say blue or white. Okay, Christy says ivory. Lethea, who is Farm View Creator, says blue. Tammy says blue. I mean, if we don't like it, we can always go back and paint over it. Miss Pat says blue. Let me shake it up, because I haven't shaken it up. Shake it up. You can't, could y'all see? Look, that's peeling up right there. I'm going to have to re-Mod Podge that little bad boy. Oh, you little stinker. I'll show it who's boss. You just give me time. I'll show it who's boss. White, ivory, Queen's Court. I think I saw more blue. Let's try it. I think I saw more blue. Did I? All right, let's slide our pieces off. I'm going to try to leave them right here so as not to have to search for the numbers again. But this piece I'm going to have to just slide. Do the blue. Do the blue. Do the blue. Not the Mountain Dew, but do the blue. Okay. Well, let's do the blue. You know I'm going to pull out a makeup sponge. Well, I've just got those little paper shavings everywhere from where I was. All right, let's clip this sponge and recycle the... Okay, blue. Try the blue. If you don't like it, then we do the white. That's right, Miss Lisa. I'm kind of feeling this blue. I thought I would do it. I hope I'm not upsetting anybody by not using the traditional, completely traditional colors. It's just an Americana piece. Put that over there with my other trash. Let me use this side of my sponge. It has less of that black hanging around. Okay, now I think the grain of the wood's going this way. It is. All right, let me move this. Heaven forbid I spill another bottle of paint on a live. If y'all missed it. Hey, Angela, how are you? Happy Saturday. I hear an upset kid. We'll have to do happy Saturday and how are ya? And how are things in Middle Tennessee? Well, I didn't mean to throw the whole thing on the floor. But I sure did. You don't have to worry about it if you go outside of the lines. It's not like coloring. Because we're going to cover that up. Nobody will know except for us. Just us. So then if I do this, I think I'll stain the wood. And I think I'll use, instead of using ground espresso, I think I'll use Van Dyke brown. There are some children having a field day. I bet they have a piñata. I bet they have a piñata. Hi, Kim. How are you? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hey, Sunshine Sister Denise. Oh, you been out partying? Have y'all been out partying, everybody? Anybody been out doing? Miss Mary's, well, Deborah's been out partying because it's her birthday. Miss Mary's been out yard sailing. That was my stomach. If you heard that, that was my stomach. And I'm sorry, so sorry about that, but I have no control over it. It just makes noises every once in a while. How did I skip this over here? All right, now I'm going to whip it around this way. Hey, Cindy, with Create with Cindy's Creations. How are you? It was a beautiful day in Tennessee. You just got home from a high school graduation party. How about that? You know, it's so hard to believe it's already that time of year. Lethea, is Jacob finished already? I know he started school early. You know what? That might be what's going on over here. They may have a high school kid that graduated. I don't know. I don't know when our kids finish up over here. I have no idea when our kiddos finish up here anymore. Okay, I didn't do a very good job of getting even coats on that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over to the side, and let this coat dry. You went antique shopping for creators? Ooh, I would love to do that. That sounds fun, Cindy. I bet y'all had a blast. I bet you did. I shook that up to get it ready for. Now, I think I'll do Van Dyke Brown. I think I'll do some Van Dyke Brown. Let me see. Let me look at, where is my espresso? Yeah, let's do Van Dyke Brown. Let's do that. Your granddaughter has next week and then it's done. Wow. Your college has graduated kids this weekend. That's just, wow. Now, a lot of our colleges here in North Carolina graduated last weekend on Mother's Day weekend. That seems to be a tradition around here. Okay, so let me get my Van Dyke Brown. It's an antique glaze. And I really should have done this to begin with. But we're going to do it. Let's see, I need a new sponge because all of those are a little too short for my liking. So let me grab a sponge. There we go. Yep, Wednesday was his last day. He is officially a rising senior. My heart just dropped. Okay, now, do I want to use a sponge or a brush? I know I should stir this up, but I'm not going to. Let's try it with a sponge. I don't know if I've ever used a sponge before. We're going to try it. Let's see how it works. It works just fine. But I think I'm going to pounce it a little bit. I think I pounced it in there just a little bit to help it out a little bit. I love that glaze. It's just such a pretty glaze, y'all. So if you never tried it, it's from Paint Couture, and it's called Van Dyke Brown. It's an antiquing glaze. Your great-nephews and girlfriend graduated and has a job as biology teacher. Well, congratulations to her and the family. That's awesome. And God bless her. God bless her. Teachers nowadays don't have it like it used to be. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's just not the same. All right, now I know the grain of the wood is going in that direction, but I'm going to try to go against the grain and then correct myself once I get it spread where I want it. There we go. Now I'll repeat that step. There we go. Okay, y'all have helped me. I have calmed down now. Thank you so much for helping me out here. Awesome. Cindy, what did you find today? Did you make some purchases? Mary, what'd you get when you were out yard selling? Mary always finds the coolest stuff when she's out yard selling. Now, if I wanted to later, I could go back and put another coat of the Van Dyke on here, but I kind of like it like this. So let's see how it turns out. How about that? So y'all had a grand weekend, haven't you there, Miss Denise? So if y'all missed me saying it earlier, I plan to finish this one tonight. That's the plan. And then tomorrow, I hope to go live again tomorrow, and we'll do the heart tomorrow. There we go. That's a pretty light little color glaze. It's a little bit darker than what it's showing up on the screen. Just FYI. All right, let me close the lid on this so I don't spill it. Yeah, that would not be fun. You love the Van Dyke brown, Mindy? I do too. All right, now let's come back to our Queen's Court. This is so exciting for y'all to watch me paint all this. Let me touch it, make sure it's pretty good and dry. It's dry enough for another coat. It's dry enough. Hi, Mike. Thank you for sprinkling. Welcome in. All right, I'm going to put my paint over here so I don't spill it, hopefully. All right, let's go for it. I got such a shadow, it's hard to see where I'm painting. Let me go ahead and do this because I got a lot of paint that time. There we go. Now, let me get a little less paint than that. U3 is your go-to glaze. Well, here lately, I was on an espresso kick, but I decided to go a little bit lighter with this. Since our colors are kind of, I've got lighter colors, I didn't use, I don't know what made me decide it. I just felt like using it. How about that? Now let's get, ooh, I got a lot too much there. I like too much. I like too much. Okay, now I'm going to swing it around and get our last little 3 pieces painted here. Well, 3.5. Long, smooth strokes, and then that way you don't see your paint strokes as much. That's kind of why I went back over that section right there. All right, I'm excited to see this now. All right, let me try it, and then we'll put it down again and see if we like it. We'll put her down again and see if we like it. Okay, so if you've got earbuds in or AirPods, whatever they call them, if you got those things in your ears, loud noise alert. Hey, sweet Nancy Tobolowski, how are you? Mike says, this is CBS. All right, loud noise alert, 3, 2, 1. Whoopsies. I've got confetti flying everywhere. Thank you for the hearts. I don't know who's giving them to me, but thank you. This shouldn't take too long to dry. We're already dry. There we go. Just like that. I could try it with the Van Dyke glaze, but it's better if you let it dry on its own. Okay. It's probably, I did it real thin with that makeup sponge. I see it's kind of shiny right there. But it stays a little gooey until it dries. All right, here's the, here we go. Here's the, here's whether we decide whether we like it or not. There's 2. and 3. I don't know. Hope it's not drowning out the color of my Ohio star. There's 4. There's 8. Y'all still with me? Y'all are sweet talking to each other. And then here are our last 2. Let me look at it in the screen here. Okay. Let's start. We'll grab like 2 at a time. And then we'll see if we like it. This is giving Martha's Vineyard vibes. Not that I've ever been, just in photos I've seen. Is it beautiful? You think distressing it will be great? Come on here, little star point. Thank you. That I'll be glad to get that frame glued down because I've got to re-glue that. That one's popping up on me. Apparently, I did not give it enough Mod Podge. Get in there, little doggy. Okay, now you can let me know what you think. Yes or no to the Queen's Court? I can't talk. What do you think? I'm thinking I need to go back to white. You love it like that? You playing on my phone while you took your dog out? Back now. Yay, Tammy. Hello. I didn't miss you the first time. Hang on. Do you like that background with it, or is it fading out my color? Let me know what you think. What do you think? What are you thinking? Beautiful? You're back. You had to go check on your emu. I missed its name. You think it's beautiful like that? Did you decide to get the sampler pattern? I did, Deborah. I did. I broke bad and got it. Galethea saying, yes, she loves it. I am doing good. Mike, how are you? Hey, yes. Yes what? Yes, it looks good? Or yes, it's blending too much? Well, I could come in here and put some red polka dots. That would make it stand out a little better. Should I do that? Too much blue, Jeannie says. Tracy loves it. Not sure you like the Queen's Court. The star gets lost in it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But I'm wondering if it's... I don't know what to do with that background, y'all. I don't know whether to put red dots or paint over it in the white. I really don't like to paint anymore. I think I might cry. It's just not been the kind of day I needed it to be. Let's just put it that way. And I'm sitting here worried about how long this is going to go on. Y'all can't hear it, but it's cranking again. Think it blends too much? I do too. Blue blends too much. So do you think I should put red polka dots or should I paint over it with the ivory? So hey Linda, I didn't see you coming in either. It's blendy. You can't really see the star points all that much. So tell me, red polka dots or paint back over it in the ivory? We'll go ahead and move my frame out of the way. It's gooey. While I'm waiting for you to tell me, smudge it with some wax. Well, the thing is, I'm also going to smudge my pieces with some wax. So there's that. So it's not gonna, waxing it's not gonna be the issue. It's a color issue. It's a color issue. It's a color issue. I do wish these things would go off of this real slick like. Try ivory and then choose. Oh, girl, no. If I try ivory, I'm going to have to go back up, paint it again, blue again, and then put the polka dots again. No. We're gonna do polka dots, or we're going to do ivory. I don't know. I guess I'm going with ivory. Now, where's my sponge that I used for ivory? I see it. I'm probably going to have to clip it again. Yep. It's already crunchy. Oh, here we go again. So much for me. So much for me. Ivory. I like you too, Mike. I thank you for being here too. I thank all of you for being here. Come on, clip. Okay, here we go. Oh, I might be, well, if I could get smooth coats, it would be okay, but I can't. Nope, well. Let's see how many coats it takes to cover this up. Let's see how many it takes. It's like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? How many strokes of paint does it take to cover up Queen's Court? I have completely covered up those numbers. I sure hope I remember what they are. I wasn't paying attention and I just went to town. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. If there was time crackling ivory over, no, I'm tired of crackling. I crackle everything. I crackle everything. Oh, see, okay, hang on. I know what you're saying now. Here's another thing. I don't care for, I like a neutral color. I like two neutral colors together. I don't like a color with a neutral. Either way you look at it. That's just a me thing. When other people do it, I'm happy for them, but it's just not my style. I might have some magic up under me, and I might have some magic up under me here yet. We'll see what I do. Maybe wipe lightly with a baby wipe. Hi, Anita again. And you love it. See, I don't. If it's going to crackle, I don't want color underneath it. I want something neutral. I really like two neutrals to crackle. Not two colors, not one color, one neutral. Two neutrals. That's just a me thing. We're going to be here all night trying to cover up this blue. I should have sanded it. I got that way too thick. And y'all can't hear the music. Nobody can hear the music? Golly, I may have to get out the paintbrush, which I really don't want to do. I guess I could. Let me dry it, and then I'm going to put one more coat over it. All right, so we're getting ready to have a loud noise alert. One more time. You don't hear music, you hear your train. What music? You can't hear it? No? Okay, well, lucky y'all. To me, it's just like nails running across a chalkboard. All right, loud noise alert in 3, 2, 1. Over here. Anybody have plans for the rest of the weekend? But I could sing? Yes, it's different music when I sing. It's just the kind of music it is. It's like polka music. They got a lot of their music has, what's that instrument that they play with polka music? I can't remember the name of the doggone instrument. You know, they play, it's like a piano that you hold and it's got an accordion. That word. It just grinds on me. There's fireworks going off somewhere around your, wow. Wonder what for. Let me shake it up so I can get some paint in the lid. No other reason other than I need some paint in the lid. Let's go for it. Let me put that paint up there. I do not want to spill it. Did y'all put your guesses in? How many coats of paint it's going to take to cover up the blue? Now let me get these fun triangles. Fun triangles. Think we're gonna stop it right there. After this last coat, I don't think I need a. Let me dry it first. That's always. You say 3. You had to take accordion lessons. You despise the sound and the smell. Ooh. Well, hello, Kimberly with Craft Crazy Company. I have neighbors having a party, Kimberly. And their music has been, the whole day has been annoying. If you can't tell, my whole face is red. I'm so flustered. All right, loud noise alert. I don't know. We're going to see. This is going to determine whether it's going to be 3 or 4. All right, 3, 2, 1. So can you play the accordion, Kimberly? I couldn't imagine the smell. I could not imagine. I'm seeing some blue, so we're going for coat number 4. No. Well, we started early this morning with the leaf blower. Then we moved to a generator. Now we had blasting music. Then back to generator. Now the music's playing again, but not quite so loud. They're having a party. And they're Latinos, so it's not... It's that accordion polka music they're playing. And they're new neighbors. And this has always been a quiet community. Quiet neighborhood. Until tonight. They haven't even been in there 2 weeks, I don't think. Like, I've not even met them yet. I forgot to call my aunt. That's how flustered I am. I always call her around 7:15 and check on her. And I was so flustered, I forgot to call her. She goes to bed early, so I won't be able to call her when I hop off. Okay, we're going to stop at 4 because I don't want to make it so where I can't see where to put my pieces when it's time to glue them. I probably already did that one. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. I probably already did this one. We're doing it again. Okay. Now, let's dry it one more time. I'm not going to put any more paint on there. Hold on 1 second before I dry it. That one little piece that's sticking up that needs a little bit more Mod Podge. Uh-oh. There's a string. Your son plays guitar, self-taught. Wow, that's some talent right there. You too, Cindy? I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and see what that was. There we go. That ought to help it stay down. There we are. There we are. Let's put the Mod Podge up. Put that there. Now, let's dry it. And we'll check it again. Here, not the coats, the paint. We're going to put our pieces down. All right, loud noise alert. Thank you for the hearts. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to get me a bullhorn, and about 6 o'clock in the morning when they're hungover, and so I don't know if they're drinking. I shouldn't say that. But when they're trying to sleep off their tiredness from partying, I'm going to blow that bullhorn. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shouldn't be. I shouldn't be saying the things I'm saying. I'm just frustrated. That's still not an excuse. Okay, I believe that last coat did it pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied now. I can see it a little bit, but not bad. All right, that gave this some more time to dry. Top and top. All right, here we go. Now this time, I'm going to put the pieces in. I'm going to put these pieces in first. Then put in the Ohio Star. And we'll see if we need to do anything else to it. Miss Shannon's going live in the morning if y'all want to join her, and I think she's working on something pretty cool. So if you're an early bird, you can hop and see her. What time, Shannon? 8 o'clock Central? Anybody else going live? I just love this little kit. I love it, love it, love it. Are they celebrating? They must be. They must be. I'm just cranky because it's been going on all day. Like, it started about 9 this morning with a leaf blower. And they have a very small yard, but it lasted for well over an hour. Then right after that, the generator kicked in, and I was like, oh, golly, Miss Molly. Can a girl get some beauty rest around here? So I didn't sleep very well last night. All right, let's see what we do here now. I need to dry that Van Dyke, but it doesn't do any good to hit it with a hairdryer. Me! Craft Crazy, you're going live tomorrow? What did Denise say that you're laughing at? Oh my. I bet Denise said to go on over there and party with them. Is that what you said? Something like that. Fundraiser event for Mandy tomorrow. Awesome. You would be cranky too, Darla. I'm just cranky. I'm sorry, y'all. Told you, if I'm not in a good mood, there's a reason why. That's not how I envisioned spending my Saturday. Let me just put it that way. I should have taken off and gone shopping like I had wanted to this morning. I was trying to save myself some money. But, Deborah, I was going to go get that thread so I could go ahead and get started on that flag, that sampler that I got. Because that joker's going to take me a long time. Going to take me a long time. You're welcome for the shout out. I'm happy to do that. I'll be live sometime tomorrow, the good Lord willing. I can still see my score lines. Most of the numbers I can see. Most of those numbers I can still see. I need my chapstick. Oh, we're getting hearts. Demold our resin purse at 2. 2 Pacific. 2 Pacific. There we go. Now, should I do something to the white background? Should I do something to the white stripes? Or should I leave it be? You let me know. That looks a lot better. Good. Now you tell me what I should do. Leave it like that? Or do something to the white stripes? Hold, please. I have this heart napkin, but I don't know if it will look okay with that. I don't know. So much better? All right, y'all got shows up much better? Good. Love it. Good. Now, should I do anything to the white stripes or the white background? That's what I need to know. And if so, which one? Do something to the white background or do something to the stripes? I have this napkin that has hearts on it, but I could put on the white stripes. I don't think I would put it down here. I think it, little hearts won't fit in there. That's going to look funny. So just ixnay that. No to that napkin. No to that napkin. I'll be painting it in, whatever I do. So tell me what you think. Tell me what you think, what you really, really think. You like that awesome looking flag? Thank you, Miss Debbie. It's good to see you. Thank you, Darla. All right. Should I do something to the stripes or the background? And if so, which one? Nancy says something to the stripes. Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to suggest. These have little pin dots, so I don't want to repeat polka dots. But those little flowers that I make with the crisscrosses and the dot in the middle, we could do that. Then I could pull that queen's cord out for that. So let's do that. Good night in the morning. Okay, here we go. Where's my queen's cord? Here we are. Let's do it. Trying to find my dotting tool. It's hiding from me. There it is. I found you, you little stinker. Don't know why you try to hide from me every single time. No, you like it as is. You did leave the stripes alone? Okay, well, y'all... Hey, Aldine. Okay, now I'm confused. I'm gonna be brave, and I'm gonna give it a try. If we don't like it, I can paint over it. We'll just go to part 2 tomorrow. How about that? Let me shake it up. Get some paint in the... Well... If we don't like it, here's what I'll do. We'll stop there, and I'll sand it and fix my stripes, and we'll do part 2 tomorrow night. Since I'm going live anyways. I was going to do the heart, but hey. Get that air bubble out of there, please. Pop it. There we go. Now I got to clean that off. Yuck, 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 yuck. Let me clean my tip. Let me clean my tip. You would make it rustic and not a lot, just a little bit. That's just you. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see here. Come on here. I need to clean my mat. Trust the process. Okay, first row's done. Now I've got something to compare it out. Hi, Sheila, thank you. Help? Why are you saying help? Just try one stripe and see. Well, I can't tell unless I see all of them. Okay, we'll try one stripe. We'll try one stripe. Let me get my paint ready. Let me get this barn door ready. Well, I guess I could use garnet. There's that. Barn door looks better. Okay. Let me dry it because my little I love you too, Miss Sheila. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the BQT. Let me dry it so I can put my dots here in the center. 3, 2, 1. Loud noise. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Okay. I got a song in my head, but I'm scared to sing it. Okay, that's cute. You all might not like that, but that's cute. Let me dry it. I gotta clean these jiggers. I gotta clean them. The lids, the containers. I probably just wiped red paint all over my nose. All right, loud noise one more time. 3, 2, 1. There we are. Now, about panicked. I saw the white on down here, and I thought I had gotten white on my frame. You see? What you think about that? Can you see it up close? What do y'all think about that? Let me know what you thinky. I see a heart. I just saw one heart. Oh, there's some more hearts. You think that'll work? Oh no, did I get the red smeared? Uh-oh, did I just knock you all? Yes, okay. And I smeared the red after I dried it. How did I smear it after I dried it? Okay, all is well. All is well. There we go. I like that, y'all. Yes, okay. Now I've messed it all up. That's okay. We're ready to roll now. Okie dokie. Let's pull out Queen's Court. Oh, yes, that's nice. You love it. Yep, you like it. Okay. Phew, my face is hot. My face is so hot. All right. X marks the spot. They just make cute little flowers. Cute little flowers. Oh, thanks, Miss Sheila. They're not perfect, but they're handmade. So there's that. There's that. Yes, you like it, Lisa? Thank you, sweet friend. So what's everyone's favorite color? I don't know what made me think of that, but I'd like to know. I think you all know that robin's egg blue, an aqua color, aquamarine. Let me clean my tip. Clean my little tip here. Clean the little tip. I had my tongue going. I was pink. Miss Darla's favorite color is pink. And my little X's are not perfect. I've already said that. I feel like a broken record. I'll have to take a picture of my pillow shams for you. I got a last night at Home Goods. I got a grandma core quilt set with turquoise is your favorite color, Debbie. Your favorite color is baby blue and pink. All right. On clearance at the Home Goods, and it's really pretty. It's kind of shabby chic looking, but kind of grandma core looking, I think. You know how everybody's into the grandma decor, like grandma would decorate with. I was pretty excited about that. Okay, uh-oh. Did I stick my finger in it? No. I'm gonna, if I'm not careful, I'm going to. Okay. Clean the tip, clean the tip. Purple! Craft Crazy Company says purple. Y'all are troopers to still be sticking with me here at 9:30. I hear a bug. At the window. At the window. Thank you for the hearts. I'm being boring right now. I'm not even talking to y'all. I ate out last night with my teacher friends that I used to work with a long time ago when I first started teaching. Now that's how you know you're real friends, when you stick together like that after so many years. Several of us have retired now, and so we've all started getting together once a month to go out to eat. So we ate at the Chicken Salad Chick last night, and it was yummy, yummy, yummy. I've been on a dill pickle kick lately, and they had a dill pickle chicken salad. So I had a scoop of that. It's a broccoli salad. It was so good. Do y'all like broccoli salad? You like my t-shirt? Thank you, Linda. It's one of those specials from that Love and Faith that I like to get my t-shirts from. Yes, I just did that. I just stuck my finger in the paint. That was fun. Yep, that was fun. This is what I was intending to do. Grab this, not the lid. Okay, that one's finished. Except for the dots. We can't forget the dots. Anybody eating anywhere good lately? The Maybug wants in to visit. The Maybug needs to stay on the outside where it belongs. I do have an occasional spider that likes to get in here, but I live in the middle of a national forest, so I suppose that's par for the course. And then after we ate, three of us went to Home Goods before they closed. We closed them down. I was looking for a particular napkin and I didn't find it, but I found those I showed you. They're so pretty. Oh, so pretty and witty and fun. Okay. One more to go, getting into your work. Hi, Barbara. Thank you for sprinkling me. I appreciate that. You can come on under your business page, my sweet friend. It does not bother me. It does not bother me. Texas Roadhouse after your husband's doctor's appointment yesterday. Oh, what did you have, Elizabeth? I love Texas Roadhouse. I would love we could smell somebody. Well, there's several restaurants around. So one of the restaurants, somebody was grilling something. It smelled delicious. Oh, yes, it did. Let's see. Happy Saturday to you, Barbara. I'm so glad to see you too, sweet friend. We're just over here working on a barn quilt kit. I'm trying to make it look cutesy patootsy. all cutesy patootsy. We'll see how it goes. I'm just making little crisscrosses here with my little dotting tool, which they're going to turn into little flower blooms here shortly. As soon as I finish this row right here. Then we'll distress it and put it all together. All together. Get your finger out of the way, Jamie. Let's hold it down like so. One more pretty little crisscross. There we are. Now we are finished with the Queen's Court. Oh, thank you so much, Barbara. That's very sweet of you to say. Now, if you knew how indecisive I was on my colors tonight, I've got about 9 colors pulled out over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do, exactly. That's how indecisive your girl was. Okay, let's get our little dots, put on our little flower pieces, make our little centerpiece. Our little centerpiece, cutesy patootsy. Oops, there went my mat. Tangled up in my arm. Two down, 4 to go. Oops, didn't quite get that one centered. That'll be okay. That one either. $50 mark. Do you like how I'm giving you the rundown here? The 50% mark. Barbara, have you been crafting a lot, my dear? Everybody still awake? Have I put you to sleep? I have a question for y'all. How many of you watch Lisa with the Silver Farmhouse? Because I have a question. Let me clean my little tip. It's getting a little ooey gooey. I have a question for you about something she made recently. Do you know what I'm going to ask you about? Oh, we got hearts. Hello there, Cindy, with Grace and Grit Creations. How are you? Welcome in, sweet friend. We're just working on a barn quilt kit here. I'm hopefully putting the finishing touches on before I have to, before I distress it and glue it together. So we're getting towards the end. I saw bunches of hearts. That must mean we watched Lisa. You're still here. You're helping me concentrate. Thank you. Elizabeth says, no, I'm still awake. So she made salt dough quilt blocks recently. Did you all see that? Sometimes at night when I wake up and I can't fall back asleep, I'll put a crafter on and it helps me fall back asleep. The flower bag. Oh, yeah, I saw those too. Not asleep. I saw the flower bag she did. It makes me want to go to TJ Maxx. Makes me want to go to TJ Maxx. But she made a salt dough barn quilt or quilt block. She had a cookie. She got a cookie dough off of Amazon and did salt dough quilt blocks. You're doing great. That's wonderful. You have a difficult time sleeping. I hate that. Y'all, this is the last one. Woohoo! Last one. What is it with me in these containers? I think I need to put these things in little squirt bottles so that I don't lose my paint and get my fingers stuck in them. I'm just clumsy. So clumsy. So clumsy. Did y'all see the quilt block she did? I was like, man, I'd love to get a hold of that thing. And she dehydrates hers. She prefers to put them in the dehydrator, her salt dough. All right, now we get to do our distressing. We get to do our distressing. So, good thing is there's nothing really that we need to sand. Let's see. I need to push those up and do those last. Give those centers a little bit of time to dry. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's use that walnut stain. Nope, you love to sleep. I wish I slept well. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. All right, so I'm using walnut stain, distress ink from Ranger. It's Tim Holtz. Acid free. So let's get our background in here. Let's go for it. Y'all said you like the streaks, so we're doing the streaks. I do not know why it's doing the streaks so much, though. Seriously. Okay, now there's the background. It's too streaked to me. I'm going to sand it a little bit. Let's let it dry, though. And then I'll sand it a little bit so it doesn't look so streaked. Now, let's distress these pieces right here. I'm going to show you a little trick. We're going to go like this. And then over here and do this short side. And I'm going to try not to stick my finger in it. And we're going to do like so. I think so. I think I like doing it the other way better. Ooh, I like that because it's a little bit wrinkled. I didn't do the iron method. It's catching some of the wrinkles. I like that. All right. I do like to do this one that way. Then I can do this one. Do this one. Then we'll switch. We'll do a little switcheroo here. Today you went to Home Goods, bought some patriotic napkins, Mod Podge napkins to Dollar General desktop organizer. Ooh, Angie, that's a cool idea. Hi, Denise. How are you? We're working on one of our barn quilts here, and I'm just distressing some of the pieces before we glue everything together. Gotta make it look a little rustic. So I don't drop the ink pad everywhere. Turn it around and get this side now. There we go. Piece number 3. Ooh, got that heavy on there on the ends. That sounds interesting. I'm making a mess. Making a mess. And these are not quick projects, y'all. I mean, you could make it quick if you wanted to. But if you want to make it look extra, it's not a quick project. You got to add in all those details and those layers. That's what makes them look so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Struggle bus, put it down. And get this corner. Last corner. And now let's stick our finger in it. Let's just stick our finger in it, why don't we? When you get the money, you need to buy one of your barn quilt kits. They look so fun. They are, Barbara. Especially, they're really fun if you like to do puzzles, because it's kind of like putting a puzzle together, except you get to make the puzzle. The pieces are finished. You just get to make the puzzle how you want it to be. I think that's a lot of fun. Okay, one more triangle. One more triangle. One more triangle. Where's everybody's favorite place to eat? I don't mean like fast food. I don't mean like a fast food restaurant. Where's your favorite sit-down restaurant? Where is your favorite sit-down restaurant? You've been doing wood kits and enjoying them. They're a lot of fun, Barbara, aren't they? I didn't think I would like them. And I did one, and that was it. I was hooked. Okay, so now we get to move on to our sweet little pieces with the strings all over them. Oh, it's doing it. I didn't think it was doing anything. Number 2. We're embracing the strings on these. I might hit the frame with a little bit of this walnut. As a matter of fact, I think I am, and since I am, I'm going to go ahead and get it so it'll be dry by the time I go to put everything together. Let me hit this here and there with this walnut stain. There we go. Not much, just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Now let's do our little white sections. One down. Uh-oh. Oh, hi, Natalie. How are you? I'm missing all the oh, man. I've asked you the question about the restaurants and then I forgot to look. I'll have to go back and look. Get that end a little bit. There we go. There we go. Had to hit that end up a little bit there. Dirty it up a little bit. Thank you for sprinkling, Natalie. I appreciate that. That's so very kind of you. We've been on a while. I've had some setbacks. I just painted something, just not the best color. So we had to paint over it again and figure out what to do with all the little details. But now I think we've got it. All right, now, let me see something here. Okay, I think we're gonna stop on that while I'm ahead. Let's sand it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's sand it. And I have that heavy grit on there. So I'm just doing it lightly. All right, we're ready to glue it together. You've been lazy in bed all day, had a sick kids all night. Oh no. Well, I believe you deserved it then. I hope they're on the mend. I don't know if I like those, just how striped it is. We're just gonna have to roll with it. Let me get my glue going here. Let's hope it's not clogged. It's working, it's working. Maybe once I get all the pieces in there, it won't look so funny. But it kind of looks funny to me. Prayers for them and for you. That's right. See, where does it say top? I match my top where I wrote top here and I wrote top here. Get them all evened out. And if you're interested in this kit, just message me and say, hey, that Ohio Star Americana kit, I want the link. And there's no pressure. I'll send you the link. You could take a look at it. No pressure. Now let me flip my pieces over. There's number 1. Number 2. The shipping's always free, you all. So the price you see is the price it's going to cost you, unless your state, whatever, makes them charge taxes, that kind of thing. I said I was going to embrace the strings, but not that long. Here's number 3, praying for everyone. That's so sweet. Miss Sheila, thank y'all so much for being prayer warriors. That helps everybody so much. But y'all already know that. I know that. Number 4. Pressing them in there. Let's see if this is number 5. It sure is. Do you have a shop where all your kits can be seen? Miss Barbara, I'm an affiliate for the Rust-Covered Cottage by Christina. And I do have an affiliate link. It doesn't cost you any extra to use my link. It just gives me the credit for it. So I make a small commission off of it. But I can get you the link if you message. Now, if you're a business page, message me from your personal page, because I can't send a business a message lots of times. See if that one says 7. I've got that walnut stain all there. You're welcome, dear. Your son is feeling a lot better today. Good, Natalie. I'm glad to hear that. Natalie, you can come into your business page. It's so satisfying when you finish and you see what you created. It really is, Mindy. I agree. There's my number 8. You can put the glue either way. You can put it on the surface or your piece. And you don't need a lot of glue. Just a wee bit. That's 12. Whoops. There's our number 10. And here is number 12. Now we just need to get our star pattern in here, and we'll have this project complete. That Linda from YouTube says that when she's finished. She says, and this project is complete. I think it's funny. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing. Okay, be right back. Okay, sounds good. Now here comes the real detail work right here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. Now let me flip my pieces over here. 5, 7, 3, 4, 2. It's like, hold on, I'm missing a piece. All right, so I know number 2 goes right over here. Number 2 goes right here, right here, right here. It's gotten quiet, you all. So maybe I will be all right. Now let's get number 3. Okay, that's pretty close. So now 4 and 5. So this particular one is called the Ohio Star and Stripes. Now, here's where I need to get them all in here straight. I know you're not already ready. There we go. Number 6. Number 7. And there are guidelines that are scored into the surface to show you where your pieces go. Can't remember if I told you all that already. Oops. Let me turn it this way so I can see better. Okay. Last two pieces. So we're getting excited. You love it? Hi, primitive kind of girl. How are you? You're back. Hi, Natalie. Y'all getting excited? Hit the hearts if you're excited to see how it's going to end up. See if it's going to be a mess or not. I have terrible lighting. Okay, let me put the last piece in here and get them lined up really well. Oops, wrong side, Jamie. All right, now let me get these two evened out here. Okay, let me clean my lid and put my glue lid back on. And I'll hold her up and let you see her. There she is. I don't know if that's the right direction for you all or not. I want to do it this way. There she is. I like it. What do y'all think? Do you like it? So pretty. I like those little flower stripes I put down the center there. That gave it a little something something.